Of all the female scientists to make contributions to our collective knowledge of the universe, none shone brighter or broke more barriers for women than Madame Marie Curie. Born Maria Skłodowska in 1867 in Warsaw, Poland, Curie grew up in a house of educators. Her father taught math and physics, while her mother ran a boarding school for girls until the birth of Maria. Since women were not allowed to attend universities at that time, Maria served instead as a governess after obtaining her basic education. She continued educating herself, however, focusing specifically on advancing her intense interest in scientific subjects. In 1891, she left Poland for Paris, France, to further her studies in physics, chemistry, and math. At the University of Paris, the Sorbonne, she obtained licentiateships in physics and mathematical sciences, achievements comparable to master's degrees in today's universities. After being denied an academic appointment at Krakow University in Poland because of her gender, Curie settled for a position at the Sorbonne in the School of Physics, eventually becoming head of the department. It was there she met her husband, Pierre, also a professor of physics. The two wed in 1895, Marie wearing a dark blue dress that also doubled as her laboratory clothing. The Curies had two daughters, Irene and Eve, before the tragic death of Pierre in 1906. In over a decade of marriage, the Curies achieved great scientific discoveries working as a team. In 1903, they shared the Nobel Prize in Physics with Henri Becquerel for their joint research on the radiation phenomenon. Marie and Pierre also discovered the elements radium and polonium. Marie chose the name polonium as a way of honoring her homeland of Poland. She eventually produced radium as a pure metal in 1910, garnering her a second Nobel Prize, this in the field of chemistry. In 1914, Curie went on to become director of the Curie Laboratory in the Radium Institute of the University of Paris. During World War I, Curie developed small X-ray units that were used to diagnose injuries near the battlefront. But despite such practical, real-world applications of her science, her passion remained laboratory research. Just 2 decades later, in Savoy, France, Curie died on July 4, 1934, at the age of 66. She died from aplastic anemia, which was caused by her exposure to radiation during her research. Curie's passion for science contributed to her demise, but the study of science continued in the Curie family as daughter Irene followed in her mother's footsteps, eventually winning a Nobel Prize in chemistry with her husband in 1935. Marie Curie was the first person to win 2 Nobel Prizes, is one of just 2 people to win in 2 different fields of study, and is one of just 4 to win multiple Nobels. Madame Curie understood well that perfection was not something to be obtained by mere mortals. Nevertheless, she worked tirelessly to advance the cause of science, observing that one never notices what has been done. One can only see what remains to be done.